Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to be experimenting with potassium permanganate and sodium hydroxide, and we are going to see the potassium hydroxide color changing reaction. And also a very big disclaimer, this can cause skin burns. Actually no, make sure when you're dissolving drain cleaner, make sure you're doing it in a safe and ventilated environment. For me, I already have dissolved it. So let's get started with the reaction. First I have added some water here, and next I am going to be adding some potassium permanganate. Now potassium permanganate is a extremely toxic element and it should be given its own respect. But for now everything is safe and I am doing it under control. I have everything under control. So as soon as I have started the reaction, now I am adding the potassium permanganate. As the potassium permanganate is added, the solution becomes a dark purple color. It looks nearly black, but it's actually just purple. I'm just going to mix it around a bit so it dissolves everything, but it didn't dissolve everything. Next, I'm going to bring in a conical flask. And in the flask, I'm going to be adding some water. And I'm going to be filling it halfway through with some water and then adding some sodium hydroxide. And then actually just diluting the sodium hydroxide even more. That's what it is. But as I'm adding the water, I'm filling it halfway through. And then the other half will be just for sodium hydroxide. But one problem is sodium hydroxide. I need to mix it really well with the water, and then as the sodium hydroxide is added, we can see small lines, but I think you guys can't see here, but I'm able to see small lines. Still the sodium hydroxide is there, but as I'm mixing it, it actually becomes a bit more yellowish. And I think that's because I had mixed the potassium permanganate solution with this, and the reaction are already started. This can be a starting point for our whole reaction. But now I'm going to add the sugar, which actually was a bad idea, and I had put in a lot of it, and I guess I messed it up, and now it's taking a long time to get in. And I actually spread it up a bit so you guys can see what is happening. After adding the table sugar, I'm going to just mix it around really well, and I'm just going to pour nearly half of it through the drain, because we'll not be needing that. And I guess mix it with spatula, and it has become a bit more browner because it is all reacted. After this, I'm going to be adding all the potassium permanganate solution, which gives it a very purplish color, which quickly turns green, and then it just happens to become a bit more brownish. After it becomes brownish, all the brownish substances they reduce potassium manganese dioxide. Now manganese dioxide is insoluble in water or sodium hydroxide, so just sinks down to the bottom. Sadly, I don't have that footage, and that's it. Thank you for watching this, and bye. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comments. I am Super.